Chat, I say it once and I will not repeat myself. Don't kill someone just because their music is too loud. Don't. Even though I can understand, don't. You will go to prison. I don't want that. Just don't. Okay, can you do that? Can you not? Can you please not kill people? Thanks.
It's 9 p.m. at an apartment It's 9 p.m. at an apartment complex in Clarkstown, Washington, where police respond after a man called 911 to report he had shot and killed his neighbor over a noise complaint.
Why would you do that?
You hear that guy called? Okay, do me a favor. Slowly walk out to the gravel and then walk down to this guy right here. Is he in your apartment or his apartment?
This is his apartment. I'm just going over.
Police identify the suspect seen here as 76-year-old David Boyd, a resident.
76. You would think he would be smart enough to not do that, right? You would think, oh yeah, 76-year-old grandpa, great-grandpa. He's smart enough to not do that, right? But let me guess. He had previous convictions for crimes. That's my guess here. Or it's not, and it's just very random. I don't know. But my guess here, he has a record.
Of the apartment complex for just over a year.
Okay, why did...
I'm going to take my phone.
Yes, do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back right now. You're going to go in handcuffs.
This is this room?
He's in number 4.
Thanks for blurring everything out.
Police, anybody else in here, make yourself known. Please make yourself known.
In turn, the enduring power of music will produce.
Clear.
Oh boy.
Inside the apartment adjacent to David's, police find 53-year-old Chad Van Scotter dead from 3 apparent gunshot wounds, 2 to the chest and 1, quote, right between his eyes, according to police.
Dude. That was not just shooting him. That was an execution. He literally executed that guy. Over music. How fucked up in the head do you have to be to do something like that?
Next, David is escorted to a patrol car where initial investigators begin questioning.
He's in number 4.
Okay, let's go this way.
How? Why? Why would you do something stupid like that?
So you know everything's audio and video recorded, okay?
I'm sorry, what?
Everything's audio and video recorded. Go right here to this car.
I don't know what you're saying.
Everything is being recorded.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Up front right
Jesus.
here. Do you have anything on you that's gonna stick, poke, stab?
Oh,
Any other weapons?
My Leatherman is right here.
Okay, just don't reach for it. I'll grab it, okay? Where's right here?
And that's a multi-tool, by the way. I have one too. It's awesome. I can recommend Leatherman multi-tools. Oh my god, they're good. They are good.
Right here on my belt.
Okay, I'm gonna take you. This right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna take that out, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Any other weapons on you?
No. See, I'm 76 years old.
Okay, hold on before you say anything.
Very agile.
Just put your. You need help getting in there?
I can't.
So scoot back
Oh boy.
and then slide your feet in for me.
Oh boy.
Okay. Everything in here is being audio and video recorded as well, okay?
Okay.
Alright,
Oh
I'm gonna
boy.
read you something, okay?
He's completely out of breath.
Alright.
just from that.
So at this point, this time, you have the right to understand the rights I've explained to you? Okay. Having those rights in mind, were you willing to answer some questions for me?
Sure.
Okay. Can you walk me through what happened tonight?
Well, basically,
Here we go.
Chad thinks that I said something derogatory about him.
Okay, what's Chad to you?
Chad, he's just my neighbor.
Okay.
I don't even know his last name.
Okay.
And when I first moved in there, he was fairly nice to me. Would come out, sit and smoke pot out in the front of the house there.
Okay.
And,
course. Yes, you do.
would come over and talk to me when I was sitting out in front of the house. And he indicated that he wanted me to be his chauffeur and to drive him around and do things for him.
Okay.
And I said, well, I can't afford gas to be hauling you around or anything. And so, I don't know, a couple weeks in, he just suddenly stopped coming out and stayed in his house all the time.
Oh,
And
that's weird.
a couple of workers were working down here in this first apartment, and I had walked down and talked to them, and one of them had asked me if Chad was bothering me.
Oh,
And I said, no. I said, occasionally I hear him closing his cupboard doors in his kitchen, but otherwise he hasn't bothered me any. And
how did that
for
escalate?
some reason, they told him that I had said he was banging his cupboard doors and keeping me awake.
Okay.
Well, his cupboard doors aren't anywhere near my bedroom, so it was just them trying to get the two of us at odds, I guess.
Okay.
What? Why would they do that? If that, I mean, to be fair, he's so cool here, right? That I have trouble not believing him. And the thing is, I know that some people are just jerks. So they literally could have said that stuff to Chad and then things escalated. I can totally see that. Because, you know, humans. Some humans are trash.
And so he came up, banged on my door, started screaming and hollering at me and slapping me.
What?
And I just backed up, closed the door, and called the police. And there was a couple officers came out and talked to us, and he...
When did this happen?
Oh, this has been probably 6-7 months ago.
Okay.
Approximately
Wow.
7 months prior to Chad's shooting death, police said they responded to the complex after David allegedly threatened to shoot Chad, who he said tried to push his way into his apartment after other repeated noise complaints.
Wait. David allegedly threatened Chad after saying Chad tried to push into his apartment. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If you try to come into my apartment and I don't want that and you want to force your way into it, yeah, I will do the same.
The two neighbors were reportedly told to be considerate of the other and to stay apart if they couldn't get along. But later the same day, David allegedly called again with more noise complaints that ended with one investigator noting the victim's television volume to be at a, quote, reasonable level.
Okay.
And it's just got gradually worse since then. He puts a radio or a TV or something in the little bedroom right next to my bedroom, and if you go in there, you can hear it. It's just blaring into my bedroom, and I can't sleep with it blaring. And he's done that on a regular basis, and I've called the police on him on several occasions, and they say, oh, there's nothing they can do about it.
Okay.
Okay.
And So then he went to the management company and told the manager that I was harassing him.
The alleged disagreement
This is
sparked
so
multiple
weird.
office complaints from both Chad and David, according to an incident report. Chad expressed his desire to move just 5 days before his death, allegedly saying he was, quote, going to get out while he can. A property manager also reportedly told David that
Do you the wording? Chad stated he's going to get out of here while he can. So Chad basically what I'm reading out of this is Chad was scared. He was scared. Chad stated it is very uncomfortable and he lies. Chad stated it is very uncomfortable and he lies. What was this? Chad goes on to say whoever moves in next to him, he will know everything about them. Okay, yes. We just don't care about that. We just don't care. Don't go into too much detail. Or should we? The week prior, Chad called them as well, blah blah blah. At about stated she spoke to Chad and he was looking to find another place to rent and was planning on moving out since the thing moved in next door. The guy that shot him? Chad stated without the guy next door named Dave Boyd, he would stay. Chad stated that David has caused a lot of problems here. Chad stated he's going to get out of here while he can. Chad goes on to say, once I move out of here, you guys will not be able to rent to a disabled person, I swear to you. Okay? Chad goes on to say, whoever moves in next to him, he will know everything about them. Chad stated it is very uncomfortable and he lies. She attached audio. Okay. Okay. The phrasing in this is kind of weird. But I guess this is kind of a protocol. Yeah.
out while he can. A property manager also reportedly told David that he was the, quote, common denominator behind repeated noise complaints, including a past allegation of using an air horn to retaliate against different neighbors.
Wait, what?
Okay.
And I actually had gone and got a set of earphones and a wire and had my TV where I listened to my TV with my earphones. I didn't have it up to where he could even hear it. And he just, about, I don't know, once every 2 or 3 weeks would start blaring radio or something in the bedroom to keep me awake. In the last couple of months, I've been sleeping in the little bedroom on a cot because I can't sleep in there with that radio blaring all the time.
Okay, so what happened tonight?
This is weird. So, what I get so far is that he is making all the problems. I mean, he got an air horn blasting at people that he thinks are too loud. As far as I understand that correctly. So, he is the problem. Oh boy. And now he shot someone. Great. And not just shot, he killed them. Execution style. Literally. Oh my god, is he an ex-mafia killer? That's what we hear at the end. Oh yeah, he was charged with first-degree murder, and it came out that he's on a witness protection program. Oh, great.
For some reason, he put a radio in his kitchen.
Okay.
And just had it blaring. And I couldn't even hear my TV because of that radio that he had blaring in there.
Okay.
And then I went, turned everything off and went and laid down in my cot, and I still couldn't sleep because I could hear the radio blaring in my front room.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, about 8 o'clock or so, I got up to go to the bathroom, and I went out there, and he had taken the radio out of that area and put it over in the bedroom area and had it blaring. It's still blaring right now.
Okay.
And I couldn't take it anymore. I can't sleep. It's like I'm paying $850 a month for that apartment.
Jesus.
And I can't sleep. I can't do anything in there because of him. I'm like a little mouse sneaking around in there, closing my doors real softly so that I don't irritate him. And so I went over.
He's literally making out the other guy that he shot as the bad guy, while he, after the documentation we have seen, is the one causing problems with others. Oh, yeah, we know these types of people, right? Right, Shed?
And knocked on the door, and he come to the door, and he had a stick, and he tried to hit me with the stick. So I had the gun in my hand, and I shot him.
Can you repeat that one more time? So you had the gun in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you have the gun in your hand?
Because I'm afraid of him.
Okay. Because of the incident that happened before where he said he slapped you? Okay. Tonight, was there anything that he did to you physically?
No.
He hit me with the stick.
He hit you with the stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where?
Where did he hit you with the stick?
He didn't say that earlier.
In the face, and he didn't leave a mark or anything. He just he tried to hit me hard, but he couldn't because.
So there's no proof that he got hit. And where's the stick? We need to see the stick.
The door was there in the way.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I shot him.
Okay. How many times did you shoot him?
I think 3 times.
Okay.
David admits to shooting his neighbor, who he says attacked him while he was trying to confront him over the noise.
Yeah, sure.
Next, we join one officer inside the home, where during a safety sweep, we get an idea of the alleged sound he's referring to.
The cool thing about it is I wasn't high, so I didn't have to worry about that. It was too low in the game. It originally sounded like this. It was a little more muffled, so what I did was I gained it all the way up. And then I took the lows, which were all the way off. Let me tell you how ridiculous it is. With the lows off, the highs off.
So that's a cop talking, and then we hear I peek to the.
That's a cane.
Yeah, I'm sure they got it right now.
Okay. Did you hear any of that? All of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cane. That's what
So is he clearly deceased? Where did he shoot him?
looks like the head.
The stick apparently was a cane, so Shed had problems walking. Yeah, totally see that guy starting a fight. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I have seen people with a cane starting a fight. I've seen that. Or at least fighting people.
The chest.
Guys, do I need to turn around or can I go around your vehicle?
Just turn around that way.
Okay.
Back with David, he has a few questions for the transporting officer.
Excuse me? Is there any heat back here? Could you...
Yeah, let me crank it up over there, okay?
I'd
and then
appreciate
I'll,
it. Thank you. Yep. He was dead, wasn't he?
David, I'm not going to discuss anything with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right now.
Okay.
Moments later, David arrives at the police station, where he shares a few thoughts with one officer while waiting
here
for
we go.
detectives.
Here we go.
I was so stressed out. I feel relaxed now that it's over.
Sure, buddy.
That guy just had me wound tight as a rubber band. I feel just relaxed now. I don't know what to tell my daughter. Maybe I could have one of you guys tell her what I did. I've never killed anyone before. Never even wanted to. Except my dad.
Oh.
he was kind of a butthole. But no, I don't think I could have killed my dad.
Now, detectives enter the room to begin more thorough questioning.
Get my recorder turned on, David. Right?
Okay. Let's get to
we gotta
the
have recorders on.
to the meat.
Dave. Okay, I'll call you Dave.
Can you hold, Dave? Got a chili? I'm going to turn this heater on behind you. Is that all right?
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Can you start by walking me through tonight's events?
About 1 o'clock or so, Chad came home.
What?
And
At night?
come in and he put a radio right against the wall adjacent to my front room.
Okay.
And turned the volume up full blast. I have...
That's what he says. But what? The thing is, depending on what he says, the radio should still be in that position. But is it? Is it in that position?
Board that runs from my TV to earphones, and so that I don't, because I'm kind of hard of hearing, I don't want to bother other people with my sound. And this radio he put there was so loud through the wall that I could just barely hear my TV on the earphones.
Okay.
And this is an ongoing thing with him. He'll have a bad day and take it out on me by blaring music.
I just remembered, he said earlier when he was arrested that Chad that he could hear Chad closing the cabinets in his kitchen, which wasn't on this guy's side of the wall. But now he says he's bad at hearing. Something is not adding up here. Something is not adding up. I'm suspicious. Very suspicious. What's going on? Something here is very cheesy.
He at one point had some bass speakers, and he would go and he would just turn them bass speakers up full blast and just blare whatever it was he was playing. And so I finished the show that I was watching and went in the little bedroom. See, I've got two bedrooms there, the big bedroom and the little bedroom. The little bedroom is over in the corner. And because he's been blaring that in my bedroom, I've been sleeping on a cot in that little bedroom. So I went in there, got undressed, and got in the cot. And I still couldn't sleep because I could hear that music, even with the doors shut. I could hear that, I think it was a radio.
But he has problems hearing. Remember that. He has problems hearing.
Had like, I don't know what he was playing. It was, let's see, it had, what is that show where they had the guy with the train track, and it was a kid's show.
Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers.
He had that on.
Okay.
And
it doesn't explain anything.
Of course, the sound carried through, and I couldn't sleep. And
what time was this? Did you
got question?
About 5:30, I guess. I finally went
a.m.
and laid down. I was
5:30 a.m.
where was thinking I might be able to nod off, and he turned the radio off.
No, it can't be AM because we have about 10 PM now. So that all happened during the day. Huh.
And then he took it and he put it in the little bedroom adjacent to my big bedroom and turned it up full blast again. So now it's closer to where I'm trying to sleep.
Okay.
And
how would Chad know where you are sleeping? I mean, that's a good question, right? Where? How would he know where you are sleeping? That doesn't make sense. Nothing here makes sense. He tries to explain why, but nothing makes sense if you actually think about it.
I'm just totally stressed out from him doing this to me on a regular basis. I mean, it's been several months, and he goes in spurts. And pretty soon I think everything's okay, and I'll be able to go in and go and sleep in my bedroom, and then all of a sudden he'll start blaring music or the radio or whatever in there to keep me wound up.
Okay.
And he's a
why
bully.
would he do that?
He just you remember when you came out before, he had pounded on my door, opened my door, and he stood there and slapped me 2 or 3 times and started screaming at me and spitting on me. Mm-hmm. And you and the other officer that was with you said that there was nothing you could do.
Wait, was there any evidence that even happened? I mean, if you just say that it happened, it doesn't mean it happened. There has to be something. I mean, the spit would be somewhere on you, right? If you, I don't know. Even if you brush it off with something, then there's a spit on there. That would be evidence that something happened. But there's nothing. There are no marks on you. There's nothing. So at this point, it looks like that you're just lying about everything. And you just, I don't know. I don't even know.
And
so let's
yeah,
let's stay on track. And you said he's a bully, and so then what happened next?
I just I've kind of lost it. It's like, what am I going to do? I called the management company and talked to a girl there, and she said, oh, she'd call him, and well, when she called him, he turned the music up, or the sound up, louder than it was before. And he's done this before, when I had called the police, and the police had come out, and after they'd leave, he'd turn the sound up louder than it was before.
One witness later told police that David was allegedly overheard yelling at Chad, calling him names, and said that the victim complained about David's alleged ongoing harassment.
See? And now all is coming together. All is coming together. But I still don't understand why. Why does David pick a fight with Chad? Why?
Meanwhile, a worker referred to David as, quote, crazy, and requested additional help while working in close proximity to the suspect, according to another witness.
Oh.
Finally, one neighbor described David as annoying, always complaining, and cantankerous.
The management called...
As what?
Always complaining and cantankerous.
What the hell is cantankerous? I gotta look that up. Sorry shit, but I have to look that up. Over here. showed you things that that you shouldn't have seen. Cantankerous. What the hell does that mean? Cantankerous. Ill-tempered and quarrelsome.
Cantankerous.
Difficult to handle. Perverse, contentious, ugly, malicious. Okay. Now I get it. Okay. Yeah.
The management called me, I don't know, a week ago, and he's reading me the riot act that I'm harassing Chad.
Gotcha.
And that Chad has been there longer than I have. It's like, what's that got to do with it? We're both paying the same amount of rent.
Right.
And I just couldn't take it anymore. I got dressed and I went and took my gun and walked over there, knocked or rang his doorbell, and he didn't even bother turning the sound down on the like he normally does when somebody rings the doorbell, and came and opened the door and saw that it was me, and he grabbed that stick he had there and started swatting at me, hit me in the side of the head with it.
Okay.
What was he saying?
But no marks.
I don't remember. It was kind of garbled. And then he realized I had the gun in my hand, and he kind of backed away a bit, and then came at me again. And when he came at me, I shot him.
By the way, Chet has a cane. Chet walks on a cane, as far as we know. Uh-huh.
I think I shot him right in this area, in the chest. And then I think I shot him like in the chest area a second time, and he kept coming at me, and so I pulled the gun up and shot him in the head.
Uh-huh. And now it comes. The shot in the head, he was already laying on the ground. Wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, I'm just, pulling stuff out of my behind here, but I would be surprised if the cops just say that right now.
Then you left and then called police?
After I shot him in the face, I walked back over to my place.
After obtaining a search warrant for David's apartment, investigators said they later found the gun and shell casings alongside what they described as a murder note where David allegedly stated he was, quote, fed up and was, quote, going to kill this asshole.
Wait. Oh, a murder note? Oh, why would you... Wait, what? Why would you write that? Yeah... See, chat, here we are. It wasn't about the noise. It was about, oh yeah, I want to kill that guy.
Like I say, he had me wound so tight that every time he'd turn that radio on, I'd get sick to my stomach and just shake. I'm just so stressed out living there next to him.
Mm-hmm. So Dave, you said that you just had it tonight.
Yeah.
Basically, last straw.
I couldn't sleep.
And so you got up, you got dressed.
So I shot the guy.
You grabbed your gun. You walked over there and rang his doorbell. And he opened the door and then had that stick in his hand. And
when he saw that it was me, he grabbed that stick. He had it sitting right by the door. He grabbed that stick and started swinging it at me.
And you said you thought he hit you around the head,
Side of the head here.
right there. But you said it wasn't very hard, didn't hurt.
Well, it was so long that he couldn't really get a swing.
Couldn't really swing it.
And
that makes sense.
When he tried to swing it, then the bottom of it would hit the door.
Oh, okay.
And so he couldn't really hit me that hard with it.
Dave, I gotta ask you, when you did that, why didn't you just back away and call police?
I've called the police over and over.
Each situation,
and
each witness.
every time they say, "Oh, there's nothing we can do."
Well, each situation is different, right? So why didn't you just back away at that point and call?
I was the aggressor. I was the guy that was at his door.
Yeah.
So what are the police going to do? They're going to arrest me for harassing him.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you're being charged with first-degree murder. I mean, yeah, he's stupid, and obviously crazy. I mean, literally, someone called him crazy, and everyone around him calls him a problem. Oh, I wonder why.
I've never shot even an animal before. And I was expecting him to, do something, but he just fell down and didn't move anymore.
Yeah. Once he fell, after he fell down, was motionless, then what happened?
Wait. Wasn't the door closed? I think Chad's door was closed. Did he close Chad's door? Why would he do that? I'm seriously confused here by what's going on. I mean, we know what's going on. The crazy guy shot his neighbor over a noise complaint. But some of these things don't make any sense to me.
You didn't go inside, correct?
I kind of looked in there to see if he was moving.
But he
didn't
wasn't.
move, so I just figured he was probably dead.
Did you know at that point you did wrong?
I don't think I did wrong.
You don't think you did wrong?
Yeah, I knew it.
No.
Okay. Then what? Then why did you?
Like I said, the guy was a bully.
Right.
Sure.
So you don't think you did wrong because he's a bully?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he attacked me.
But why would you say you didn't feel like spending the rest of your life in prison?
Because I figure that's what's going to happen.
Why is that?
What other choice is there?
Good answer. Actually, good answer.
All right, Dave. This time you're under arrest, okay?
Okay.
For murder in the second degree. You've been cooperative. I appreciate that. So if you just put your hands out here like this, okay?
David initially faced a charge of first-degree murder, but after negotiating a deal, he ultimately pleaded guilty to second-degree murder with a firearm enhancement and unlawful possession of a gun. The now 78-year-old was sentenced to 23 years behind bars. Subscribe now for easier access to the latest from Law and Crime Bodycam.
Great video. Yeah, he isn't coming out of prison. Nah, he's done. Never is he coming back at all. That's it. Man, that was not a wild ride, but a confusing one. That was really confusing. Why would he? Imagine ruining your life over noise. But then again, everyone said he is kind of crazy. So, yeah, the crazy guy. It's a lot of times it's a crazy guys. What a disaster. And with that, we are at the end of this video. If you want to see more like this, subscribe. If you like this, give it a like. And see you next time. Bye bye.